He does bring Clodsire and Incineroar. There's no Iron Valiant. Wow. Okay. So Valiant is not here. Dialga, of course, is here. Serena, Clodsire, Incineroar, Basculegion, which is Ghost, and then that Reuniclus. So I'm really glad that we brought double trick against my opponent, just because I think that being able to, for example, trick that Reuniclus after he might think that he can get away with setting up if we trick the Clodsire with Rotom would be nice. Since we don't see a Valiant, I kind of want to lead with Giratina. Like, Earthquake just kind of goes really strong into my opponent. Our plan was originally going to be to lead Rotom, but that kind of puts us in a tough spot, especially if he goes into Dialga right away. I think I still want to try it, because if he doesn't lead with, well, either way, we can probably try something out here, but I do not anticipate him going or staying in with Basculegion again if he does lead that. So there's no Registeel, there's no Comfey, there's no Tauros. So a little bit worried about Tauros. No Comfey, no Registeel, and no, what else did he not bring? Oh, no Tauros, duh. Okay, so Dialga Origin, Terra Fighting Reuniclus, Terra Ghost Basculegion. So he leads right with the Clodsire. I mean, I want a trick here. Would he go right into Dialga? If he goes right into Dialga, we want to Volt Switch. Actually, we want to open. If we anticipate that he either stays in and like clicks rocks or goes hard into Dialga, Iron Treads kind of seems like a safe play. I kind of like that option because we do have Air Balloon. So unless he's got a move that's not Poison or Ground, we'll be able to wall this and get a sub off. And if he doubles into Dialga, that's fine too. Spikes. Okay, so he's going to be a Spike stacking set, which is completely fine because now we can get a sub off on whatever he goes into, and I doubt it's going to be Basculegion. Yeah, he does switch out. We can see that the Clodsire is Spikes. Is he going to be Basculegion? Perfect. Because now we'll be able to figure out if this thing is Choice Scarf. And if he's not Choice Scarf, then this is a 2-hit KO. And if he is Choice Scarf, then he's probably going to go for a flip turn into Serena, which would be probably the most annoying thing here. The fact that he went hard Basculegion really makes me think that he's Choice Scarf, in which case I really want to go for a Rapid Spin. I could also sub if we anticipate him just flip turning right away. Health on this is nice. I think I want to just go for a flip turn. We will be able to see if he's Choice Scarf, which it looks like he's not. And this should do over half. Ooh, it's bulky. That is a bulky Basculegion. And he's Agility. I was a little bit worried that we were going to see an Agility set. But I think we can just go for another Earthquake against this, because it'll be a 3-hit KO or a 2-hit KO at this point. And while his Surf will break our sub for sure, we know that it's not Specs or Scarf. It could be like Salic Berry. I'm wondering what this is. Our Balloon is going. Ooh, we get a nasty, nasty crit. That is a massive crit on the Basculegion. Really, really sorry about that, dude. We are able to take out that Basculegion. And we know now that Reuniclus is going to be the Terra, and we still have our double Scarf for that. Really, really sorry about that. That is a huge crit, because nothing really comes in here either. Something's got to take an Earthquake. Serena is really his only safe switch-in, unless he wants to go right into Reuniclus, which is also super scary, because we do have our double Scarf. I would anticipate either Incineroar or Serena coming in, and that was a really, really big crit. Cool set. Bulky Basculegion. And we know that the Clodsire spikes. That was also his spin blocker, which means that like we're in pretty good shape there too. I kind of want to just go for an Earthquake to test out damage here. What is this? Reuniclus. If he's max HP, Earthquake's going to do about half. We could also immediately go into Rotom and click Trick. I feel like that's a little bit obvious. But this thing is still pretty good. Iron Treads into max HP Reuniclus. Heavy Slam is doing more. Let's go for Heavy Slam, see if he Terras. That's going to be physically defensive. That is totally physically defensive. Okay, so he's Calm Mind. That looks like max Phys Def. We're very close to it. Is he Leftovers? Yeah, he's Leftovers. So this now puts us in a little bit of a tough spot, but what we can do here is we can go right into Rotom and threaten this with a... Well, can we also go into Giratina and click Poltergeist? If he goes into Terra Fighting, then Psychic Noise, Psyshock, it's going to do about half. I think we need to go into Rotom, because we're going to be faster, of course. Ooh, if he raw Focus Blasts or Terra Blasts, that could be super scary. But I think we need to do it. I think probably the play there would have been to go hard into Rotom Heat and force this thing out. The problem is that he's going to expect a Trick here. And I would not be shocked if he went right into Dialga. He is going to Terra. Is he going to go right for Terra Blast Fighting? That would maybe take us out. There are rolls to kill. We should live this about 70% of the time, but of course we got a huge crit on that Basculegion, so I can't say it would be totally undeserved. Is he going to go right for the Terra Blast? Trick Room. Ooh, this is cool. So he's Trick Room, Calm Mind, and then double attacking boost, right? So he's on the Reuniclus, Calm Mind, Trick Room, and we have to go for a Trick here. Like, we have no other option. We have to. Psyshock. Do we live? We do live, and we get off a Trick, which is good, because now he needs to lock himself into a move. We are going to lose something here, but I think that thing can be Alomomola. I think that's all right. And he's also faster than us, which is kind of funny, I think. Wait, Trick Room. Oh my god. So Trick Room is up, but we don't have a Choice Scarf anymore, and he's +1. So if he's no speed... Oh, he's still way faster, or way slower than us. So we're going to go into Aloe, I think. I think that's the play. Psyshock. Psyshock. And then if he's Terra Blast Fighting, even at +1, we're not taking a lot from this, which means we can just kind of stall out whatever it is he wants to do. He's going to double. What's he going to go into? Serena? Psyshock. Yeah, that's Serena. So Serena does come in. Nice play. But unless he's offensive, actually, even if he's max attack, unless he's like Choice Band, he won't be able to take us out here. So what do we want to do? So this is good for... So the Reuniclus has been tricked a Choice Scarf. What is this good for still? Is this good for anything? I don't think we really need this. In which case... I think we can flip turn. We should live even Power Whip. Oh yeah, we're faster because of Trick Room. Duh. Okay, so... what takes the hit here? So Rotom Heat is not super useful for anything anymore. It does burn a turn of Trick Room. If he goes for Power Whip, we'll live that. We will be able to scout damage a little bit. We don't really want to go into Iron Hands or Giratina in case he knocks off or Player Offs or something. And if he high jump kicks or even Power Whips, we don't want to go into Treads. So I think going into Rotom here is the play. We should be able to scout what set this is. If he's max attack, we're probably going to die to Power Whip. Power Whip, yep, comes off. Okay, it doesn't take us out, so it looks like it's probably not max attack. And he's always going to be faster than us here. So he's probably going to go for what? Knockoff? or U-turn. Knockoff or U-turn. Which means we can go... How many turns of Trick Room are left? Check status. 1 turn of Trick Room. Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into Aloe again. And then flip turn out. And then go into something that handles the Serena a little bit better here. Yeah, that doesn't look like max attack Serena, unless it was like a super, super low roll. What do we anticipate coming out here? Probably knockoff, so we're going to go from knockoff. So 417 to 339. 78. Yeah, so is that no attack investment? Yeah, so that's no attack investment, which means Power Whip does a max of 332, should never kill us. And we can flip again. Do we want to be taking a ton of damage on Aloe? Not really, but I think we kind of have to at this point. And actually, if that's the case, then shouldn't we just go for a player off? Do a little bit more? Yeah, I think that's the better play. He might overpredict. We should live this. We do live. And if we're able to get the player off, that would be some nice damage. Yeah, that looks like physically defensive. Or at least max HP. We will go down here. He's probably going to go for a U-turn. Let's go back into Rotom. And then sack that instead. We also don't know if this could totally still be Assault Vest. It's looking like, since it's not super offensive, that we will be able to live and 1v1 it with Giratina, because even if he's knockoff, it's not going to do too much. If he's triple axle, it could definitely do a lot. But at this point, let's see. The Serena's at like 80%, Dialga's at 100, Reuniclus is at like 60%, and the Dialga's in, of course, which is very, very scary. I think we need to just sack this here. And in case he goes for move that can't kill us, we're going to go for Thunder Wave, unless I see a better play here. No, there's no better play here. We're just going for Thunder Wave. Let him take us out. Flash Cannon. Yeah, this is 4x resistant. Still takes us out. Crazy strong. Does that need to be offensive to take us out? Flash Cannon. We were like 34 health. Rotom Heat. Flash Cannon. 34. No, max. No investment takes us out there. Here's where it gets tricky, because we don't really know what this Dialga can do. We do know that we're like max attack on our Giratina, but we're not yet at the point where we can take this out if he is Draco. So I think we need to go into Iron Hands, and we need to just start clicking moves. We could also go into Iron Treads, actually. I think Iron Treads is better here. We're faster. Let's go into Iron Treads. This is our opportunity to click Earthquake. Serena is his only switch in, and I believe Serena gets taken out by a combination of Earthquake into Heavy Slam. If he's Earth Power or Balloon is gone, and he's like max. Yeah. Okay, so we always go down anyway. So is the play sub again? So if I sub and he goes hard Serena, then we can... Yeah, I think that's the better play. We do sub. Is he Scale Shot? That would be really, really scary if he was. Something that boosts his speed. Flamethrower. Alright, that's fine. That'll take us out. So he's Flash Cannon, Flamethrower. Flash Cannon, Flamethrower. Probably a Dragon move. I mean... I kind of want to do it this time. What can this come in on? At this point, really nothing. Let's just go for another sub. See if he switches out this time. Maybe this time he goes into Serena expecting the EQ. Or into Reuniclus even. Trying to get a recover off. There's really no downside to us subbing again at this point. He's thinking about it. I would love it if he subbed here. Because he knows that we're probably going to click Earthquake since we just did that before. But, he's going to stay in again. Flamethrower or Rocks? Rocks would be nice. I'm totally fine with rocks. All right, so he does just flamethrower again. Nice play by them. But this means that we're going to do some big damage to something. Now, at this point, now he kind of has a free switch into Serena, which is kind of annoying. But we basically have to go for an Earthquake because we need damage on this. We absolutely need damage on this. We absolutely need damage on this. Yeah, I think now he probably goes into Serena. No, we do get this off. This is going to do some good damage. It's 95%. That's a lot. Okay, so the Dialga's down to like 10%. What's his Iron Hand switch? What's his Giratina switch? I mean, Giratina Shadow Sneak definitely takes this out. Can't we just go into Giratina right now? I think we can. Unless he's max speed and wins a speed tie, then oh no, we're Shadow Sneak. So this is gone. This is totally gone. He can bring it in Incineroar. That's completely fine. Maybe we should have done that. Oh, no, he lets us have it. So the Giratina's going to be able to take out the Dialga. Dialga is gone, which is fantastic. They are left with Choice Scarf Uniclus. Incineroar, where we have no idea what item it is. We've got Clodsire that is Spikes. That's going to be the Incineroar for sure. Incineroar, he's Intimidate again. Okay, Earthquake's going to do about half. Knockoff will also do about half, but this thing is what... So if he knocks us off, can we go into Aloe here? If he's max HP, knock off Aloe, we should be able to live that. We don't really need our AV anymore on Iron Hands, do we? Yeah, it's pretty nice against Reuniclus. It's definitely pretty nice against Reuniclus. And now he's a Choice Scarf Reuniclus. That's actually pretty annoying because Reuniclus, Stallbreaker, if he's Psyshock, it does a lot, but not enough. So do we need this for that Giratina, for that Reuniclus? Well, it's getting too late anyway. I think we just need to click Earthquake. This should still do like close to half. Is he knockoff? Ooh, what is he? Ooh, he's Weakness Policy. Oh, that's scary. That's really scary. So he's going to be able to take us out or close to it. He's Weakness Policy, Bulk Up. Bulk Up, Weakness Policy. So... do we need to go for damage now? Bulk Up, Weakness Policy. He's still going to be slower than us. I don't think he gets Agility. So... our Giratina, Intimidated, did a little less than half. That does not look like bulky Incineroar at all, which means that we should be able to take it out with Darkrai. Iron Hands is going to be faster. If we're Terra Poison and he's +2, yeah, we go down to like everything. So I think we need to sack Aloe. This is going to be a really close game. Because he's still got that Clodsire in the back that's really, really threatening, I don't think we can afford to give up either of our tanks in Giratina and that, the Iron Hands. Darkest Lariat. Okay, cool. Is this really going to come down to if we can hit a Focus Blast? Is this really going to come down to if we can hit a Focus Blast? Giratina, he's now +1 defense, +3 attack. Giratina is doing about 50%. If we can... No, he's always going to take us out with Darkest Lariat. And if we go into Iron Hands, he will always be able to take us out with Flare Blitz. If we go Darkrai, the only thing we can hit it with is Focus Blast. But that's really threatening because then that lets Clodsire come in for free. If we can do a bunch of damage to the Incineroar with Giratina, then can we clean up with Darkrai is the question. Or can we clean up with Iron Hands? It's going to be close. I think we need to go Darkrai here. This is going to be looking tough. Do we need to call him doubling here? I mean, he should double. Like, I don't think he wants to risk this. I think he needs to go into Clodsire. Can we call this and go right into... Well, I mean, he's not clicking a fire move. He's clicking a fighting move or nothing else. Right? I think he has to switch out here. I think he has to go into Clodsire. Oh, he stayed in. Did he really stay in? Crap. See, I think he had to switch out into Clodsire there, expecting Focus Blast. Drain Punch. Okay, it doesn't do anything. So we're still kind of in the same situation we were before. Just not as good. Well, we need to go for an Earthquake here. This is not going to kill. I really expected him to switch into Clodsire there. Yeah, we're going to get taken out here by the Darkest Lariat. For sure. This Incineroar really put in a lot of work. Nice work by that Incineroar. So we're down to our Iron Hands and our Darkrai. So at this point, we have to go into Darkrai. We've got to go into Darkrai. And I think we need to click Sludge Bomb, which really, really sucks. Yeah. I think we need to click Sludge Bomb. Dark Pulse looks like it should do it. Looks like it should do it. If it doesn't, then we get a free switch to hands. Oh, crap. Is he Drain Punch? Ooh, that's really not good. Okay, see, I kept thinking he needed to switch out. Well played by my opponent. He would have just let us have that if we'd hit the Focus Blast. Okay, so it's going to be all down to whether our Iron Hands can do it. And I don't know if it can. We are AV. He is +3. It's going to depend on how much speed he has. It's really going to depend on how much speed he has. If we're faster, then we will be able to Drain Punch this and take it out. So let's hope that we're faster. So we are going to Terra. Those are really, really nice Incineroar set. I didn't expect Weakness Policy. If it wins, that's surely going to be the MVP for Aurazon this week. So let's see how much EVs he has in this Incineroar. Do we just lose right now? We're faster, and we take it out. Okay, so we've got a chance. We definitely have a chance, because what's left is that Serena at close to 100 health. He's got the Clodsire, which we should definitely be able to take out with Earthquake. And it's going to come down to this Reuniclus, this Terra Fighting Reuniclus. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to kill it, although it is Choice Scarf. Is it Regenerator? It's not Life Orb. Clodsire. Iron Hands. Clodsire. Earthquake is going to do a crap ton to this. Well, I mean, Earthquake into Drain Punch is it. If we get a crit here, then maybe we can do it. Earthquake, he's not Shaka. Is he Fizz-Def again? He's Fizz-Def again. He's going to Earthquake us. This damage is going to be super important. Okay, so we're down to 273, and he's Leftovers. I hope he's not Protect. But we should be able to take him out here. We have to go for another Earthquake. We basically got no other choice. We are able to take out the Clodsire, so now it's down to Serena, which we should be able to beat 1v1, and then this Scarf Reuniclus that is Terra Fighting. The problem with this is that he's going to be able to take us out, and we're not going to be able to kill him in return. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him in return. Although it depends on what... So if he's 144, if he's no speed, we should be faster. Psychic Noise, if he's not Life Orb, we know that. If he's max HP Modest, Psychic Noise does 258 max, which means that I don't think he can kill us. And means that we can go for a Drain Punch. Yeah, and we're faster. Ooh, that does not do enough. But we should be out of range of a Psyshock now. Yeah, we should be out of range of Psyshock. Down to 140. Terra Blast is a small amount more than Drain Punch. Does Serena take us out? If he's defensive, Serena. We can 1v1 that with Drain Punch. We should be able to. He's faster than us, but nothing he does can beat us. Let's see, what if he's like Triple Axle? Triple Axle. Triple Axle does 25% max. We're ahead of that. I think we want to go for a Terra Blast. Are we able to kill this? Can we kill the Reuniclus? It's going to be really, really close, depending on his investment. Super close. Oh, it lives. Good games to Horizon. I think he's going to be able to take us out now. Extremely close. Yeah, good games. Maybe we should have gone for the Drain Punch there to get a little bit of health back, but that was a really, really bulky Reuniclus that was able to live our Iron Hands there. So, super well played to our opponent. They're going to go on to the semifinals and face Crep. So, good luck to them, and thanks for watching. So, that's going to be the end of our season. And yeah, take care. Bye.